Hello, my name is Kaylee Grieb, and my project is Evolve B. So I'm going to start by going through the front end of the site. So Evolve B stands for Evolve Business, and this is a company that I made up, and it focuses on giving tips to new managers or managers who are just looking for different ways to handle different situations. So with new managers in mind, my target market is about 22 to 32-year-olds. And so if you see, this is my homepage. So in the upper left-hand corner, I have my logo and website name that I made. And then also across the right side is my menu. As you can see across the center of your screen, I have just management and a digital arrow, which is kind of our tagline, and then pictures scrolling in the background to have some movement on the site. As you scroll down, I have a call to action, and then I also have three categories. So I have informational, preventative, and reactive. So those are the three areas that we focus on providing information. As we keep scrolling, we just have a couple of the blogs on the homepage just to give a taste of what we provide. Then as you get towards the bottom, I have a get to know Evolve B. So I have So then as you get to the bottom of the page, I just have kind of another call to action, but if you click the button, it will take you to the blog page. So if you go back up to the informational, preventative, and reactive, both of these, like the informational and then the icon, they're both hyperlinks, same with preventative and reactive, and it'll take you to blogs that I've categorized in that specific category. So these, I actually created this page and saved it as a template and used it for all three of them because I didn't like the page that WordPress originally created for the different categories. So I have the blogs on the left side, a gallery, and then like a contact form. I also had all the blogs be equal heights. I think it gives a nice clean look, and that's what I'm going for with Evolve B is a nice clean website. And then this is how it is for preventative and reactive as well. If you switch to the About page, I just have some information about who I am, and then a picture of myself, and then my goal for the company. I also have the video there and a contact form. I really wanted to have contact points at, I think, every page of the website, just so that if someone wants information, they are able to get it. I also have to click here to go to the blog page. So then if you go to the FAQ page, I just have a couple questions there and I put them in accordions. So you're able to tap any or all of them. So it's a quicker way to get information without things getting spread out. And I can add more if more frequent questions start to come up. I also have the section to go to the blog page as well. So I'll just click there to take us to that part. So this is the blog page that WordPress creates as you create blogs. But what I did was I went in and edited this section on the right side. And so I actually redid all of the links so that they will go to the pages that I created instead of the ones that were auto-created, just because I wanted that cleaner look. Lastly, I have the podcast page. So for this, I have a gallery on the left side, my podcast in the middle, and then a contact form on the right side. So my podcast is the Daily Doe. So with my target market in mind, I kept all of my podcasts under 5 minutes because I know people are really busy and I wanted it to be something that they would be able to listen to just while brushing their teeth. So this is kind of a little clip of how my podcast starts.
Good morning. This is the Daily Doe podcast presented by Evolve B. I'm here.
So that's how my podcasts are. Also, all of my podcasts release at 4 in the morning. So theoretically, no one should be up before 4. So they will be up for anyone in the morning, every morning when they get up. So now going to the back end, keeping in mind that time of 4 a.m. and every day it's posting, I did a similar thing for the blogs, except I post them once a week on Wednesdays at 8 a.m. So as you can tell by looking at the right side here, I've posted all of them. Or for the past 12 weeks, I've posted one a week. And that just provides consistency for my viewer or for my consumers, as well as helping my SEO and naturally ranking fairly high. I also made sure that all of my SEO scores turned green, just to make sure that that will help me rank high as well. So if we go just to look at one of the blogs, I want to talk about a plugin that I love using, and it's called Yoast SEO. So with that, it's towards the bottom of the page. So I'm able to plug in a focus key phrase, and then it tells me how good of a job throughout the blog I did with uh, focusing on that key phrase and making it evident that that's what it is. So I can also edit the snippet in the Google preview, which I think is super important. And without this plugin, you aren't able to do that. So what I do is I do my focus key phrase and then a bar, and then I do my company name, Evolve B, a second bar, and then I either do management tips or management in a digital era, depending on the length. And then I do the slug as the focus key phrase again, and then I'm able to edit the meta description, which is neat, so that's not cutting off in the middle of a sentence or anything. What's also nice is you can see how you're doing in SEO. So for this blog, I could have more internal links and use the key phrase and subheadings. But I'm able to see what I do well in and make sure that I'm doing the best I can for the blog. So I think that's a pretty good overview of my site. Again, thank you so much for listening and watching me kind of explain my site. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate your time.